This Christmas, a simple pinch of salt in the right place can change everything. I am Shihang Yi, and today I will reveal a secret so powerful that it has been whispered through generations, hidden in plain sight, yet ignored by almost everyone. This is not ordinary advice. This is a practice that aligns your home's energy with abundance, opening doors to unexpected wealth and opportunities right in the comfort of your own space. Salt is not just a seasoning. For centuries, it has been a tool of transformation, protection, and attraction. In the right hands and in the right place, it becomes a magnet for prosperity, clearing negative energy and inviting fortune to flow freely. The technique I will share today is simple, yet its effects can be profound, especially on a day like Christmas, when energy is at its peak and the universe responds to alignment and intention. You will learn exactly where to place this salt, how to set your mind and intention, and the subtle ways this act influences your life. Every detail matters. Timing, placement, and mindset create a ripple effect that can shift circumstances in ways that feel almost magical. Many have overlooked these ancient truths, but those who follow this practice will notice a shift, a subtle nudge from the universe leading to abundance and blessings. Stay with me until the end, because the placement is precise, the timing is critical, and understanding the flow of energy will ensure you gain the maximum benefit. This knowledge has the power to transform not just your finances, but the harmony and flow of energy in your home, making it a sanctuary for prosperity and peace. Welcome friends to Shaolin Divine Flow. Subscribe now and join our journey into the hidden wisdom of energy abundance and ancient secrets. The truth of this practice will change how you see your home, your life, and your possibilities this Christmas. Salt carries a power far deeper than its taste. For centuries, it has been a guardian, a purifier, and a silent magnet for abundance. Ancient civilizations understood its energy. Temples, homes, and sacred spaces were blessed with salt to cleanse negativity, to protect from unseen forces, and to invite prosperity. This is not superstition. It is an energy practice rooted in awareness of the invisible currents that shape our lives. Every grain of salt holds a vibration. When placed with intention, it absorbs stagnant energy, transforms it, and releases it back into the space as clarity and opportunity. Monks and sages of old placed salt in specific locations to balance energy, to clear the air of hidden blockages, and to create harmony where tension once lingered. This is why even today, salt continues to be a symbol of purity and protection across cultures, from ancient Asia to Europe, from spiritual rituals to household traditions. Salt does more than cleanse. It attracts. Its presence calls abundance to areas that were previously blocked. Wealth, luck, and opportunity respond to spaces where energy flows freely. When combined with focus and intention, a simple pinch of salt becomes a tool to shift the unseen forces in your favor. It is subtle, yet powerful, a force that works quietly, beyond the eye, beyond the ordinary. This is why understanding salt's hidden energy is essential. Most people overlook its potential, treating it as ordinary and mundane. Yet in its simplicity lies a secret strength that has guided the wise for centuries. This small natural element carries the ability to protect your space, purify your surroundings, and open the doors to blessings that ordinary effort alone cannot summon. Its magic is quiet, but its impact is undeniable when applied correctly and with awareness. Christmas holds a unique energy, unlike any other day of the year. It is a moment when generosity, gratitude, and abundance naturally flow. When intentions are amplified and the universe listens more closely to what we place into the world. On this day, the air itself seems charged with possibilities, and small actions resonate far beyond what ordinary perception can see. Energy alignment becomes easier on Christmas. Hearts open, minds soften, and opportunities that were previously hidden can reveal themselves. It is a day when giving and receiving are balanced, when the vibrations of abundance respond to conscious, focused acts. A single intentional gesture, like placing salt in the right space, can carry weight far greater than on any other day. The universe notices alignment, clarity, and sincerity, and Christmas energy magnifies these qualities. Generosity does not need to be grand. It can be as simple as intention, as pure as a conscious act to welcome abundance. On this day, every thought, every subtle motion, every mindful placement becomes a signal sent into the energy around you. Salt, placed with awareness, transforms from a simple household item into a conductor of prosperity. Its effect is intensified by the collective energy of the season, a rare convergence that makes timing crucial. Understanding the power of timing is understanding flow. Actions taken in harmony with energy naturally multiply. This is why ancient traditions often celebrated key days, marking them for rituals of protection, clarity, and growth. Christmas embodies this principle perfectly, a day when intention meets energy, when thought becomes amplified, and when the unseen currents of life respond more openly. By respecting this timing, by acting in alignment with the energies of the season, even the simplest acts take on a potency that can shift circumstances, attract opportunities, and create openings where none existed before. The magic of Christmas is not in the gifts or decorations, but in the resonance of focused, purposeful energy, flowing freely and responding to those who understand its rhythm. Every home holds a hidden current, a space where energy naturally gathers, flows, and radiates. This is the sacred place, often unnoticed, yet quietly powerful. It is not defined by size or grandeur, but by its ability to harmonize the energy around it. In this space, intentions gain strength, vibrations align, and the unseen forces of life respond with clarity. Most people pass through their homes without realizing the significance of these areas. They clutter them with distractions, fill them with noise, and ignore the subtle currents that guide opportunity and abundance. The rare few, however, recognize the potential that lies in this sacred spot. A simple act here can carry weight far beyond ordinary spaces. Placing salt in this precise location transforms it into a magnet for prosperity, protection, and positive energy, amplifying the unseen flows that already exist. This sacred place is unique to each home. It could be a corner that receives morning sunlight, a space near the entrance where energy enters, or a quiet area where stillness naturally gathers. Its power comes from its natural resonance, the way it connects the energy inside your home with the world outside. When identified and honored, it becomes a channel, a conduit through which abundance can travel freely. What makes this technique rare is its subtlety. Few understand the alignment between intention and space. Few take the time to observe the hidden currents of their own home. Yet, those who do will find that the universe responds with unexpected synchronicities. Opportunities appear, energy clears, and small acts suddenly yield results that feel almost miraculous. Understanding and honoring the sacred place is not complicated. It is an act of awareness, of noticing where life flows naturally, and of directing focus and intention into that current. When energy is aligned here, even a small pinch of salt becomes a catalyst, unlocking the hidden potential of your home and inviting the abundance that Christmas energy so generously amplifies. Preparation begins within the mind. Before placing the salt, still the thoughts that clutter your awareness. Breathe deeply, letting tension and distraction dissolve. A calm mind creates clarity, and clarity strengthens the energy of every action. Focus on your intention, not on the salt itself, but on the abundance, protection, and harmony you wish to invite into your home. Visualization becomes your guide. Picture the energy flowing through your sacred space, carrying prosperity and opportunity to every corner. See the salt as more than a physical element. See it as a channel, a bridge between your conscious intention and the subtle currents of the universe. Let your mind dwell on the feeling of abundance, joy, ease, and alignment, rather than the outcome. This internal alignment is what gives the action its unseen power. Simplicity is key. There is no need for elaborate rituals or complicated steps. The magic is not in performance, but in awareness. Every small, deliberate motion, every mindful breath, and every clear thought amplifies the energy of your action. Treat the moment with quiet reverence, not pressure. The universe responds to focus and purity, not complexity or ceremony. Confidence and belief strengthen the practice. Trust that even a small act carried out with intention can shift the energy around you. Doubt or distraction weakens it, but clarity, calm, and visualization enhance it exponentially. Approach this moment with gratitude for the unseen forces you are aligning with, knowing that your conscious effort is enough to open pathways for abundance. Mental preparation is not a performance, it is a tuning of your inner energy to match the flow you wish to attract. When your mind is calm, your focus clear, and your intention strong, placing the salt becomes an act of profound simplicity, a direct message to the universe, a gesture of alignment, and a subtle invitation for abundance to enter your home. The placement of salt is simple, yet precise. Corners of rooms, especially those near entrances, act as natural energy collectors. These areas gather movement, thought, and unseen currents throughout the day. By placing salt here, you create a barrier that absorbs stagnant energy and clears the flow, allowing fresh, abundant energy to circulate freely. The corners serve as anchors, points where intention and energy meet, quietly transforming the atmosphere of the home. Near the main entrance, salt works as a guardian. Every person, every thought, every vibration that enters your home passes through this threshold. Salt placed here filters negativity, neutralizes tension, and welcomes prosperity. It acts as a silent channel, guiding opportunities and abundance toward you rather than allowing them to dissipate into distraction or disorder. If you have an altar or a dedicated sacred space, salt amplifies its power. It strengthens the energy already present, turning focus into magnetism. This is a place where your intentions are concentrated and the salt carries them outward, touching every corner of your home, harmonizing energy and inviting alignment. The logic behind placement is rooted in energy flow. Energy naturally circulates, seeks balance, and responds to clear intention. Salt works with this flow, quietly adjusting and enhancing it. It does not force, it does not demand, it simply amplifies what is already aligned and clears what is stagnant. Even a small pinch, placed thoughtfully, can create ripples that extend far beyond its physical presence. Its power lies not in quantity but in precision and awareness. By honoring the natural currents of your home and placing salt in these strategic locations, you establish a foundation for abundance, clarity, and protection, allowing energy to move harmoniously and opportunities to find their way to you with subtle, undeniable force. Belief transforms action into energy. When placing salt, your mind must align with purpose, your heart open to possibility. Doubt weakens the flow, scattering the subtle currents you are trying to guide. Faith acts as a conductor, amplifying every intention, every pinch, and every breath you invest in this simple act. Without belief, the motion remains physical. With belief, it becomes a message to the universe, a signal that resonates far beyond the visible. Gratitude deepens the effect. Feeling thankful for the abundance you already possess creates a fertile ground for more to arrive. It shifts your focus from lack to fullness, from fear to openness. Gratitude turns intention into vibration. The salt, placed with the mind and heart aligned in thankfulness, carries this energy into every corner of your home, attracting prosperity and clearing resistance. Expectation is equally vital. This does not mean impatience or demand, but confident anticipation. Trust that the action, small as it may seem, is already influencing the unseen currents around you. Expect that energy will respond, that harmony will increase, and that opportunities will align in ways you may not immediately see. Expectation, combined with belief and gratitude, forms a trio that magnifies the subtle power of your act. Faith acts as the bridge between intention and manifestation. It is the unseen force that connects your conscious action with the greater flow of life. When belief, gratitude, and expectation converge, even the simplest gesture, the placement of a few grains of salt, becomes a catalyst for abundance. Energy moves in response, pathways open, and subtle shifts occur, often in ways that feel almost miraculous. By embracing this mindset, every step, every breath, every pinch of salt carries more than its physical presence. It becomes an energetic alignment, a declaration to the universe and a quiet, powerful invitation for prosperity, protection, and harmony to enter your home and your life. Even simple practices can lose their power when approached carelessly. Placing salt randomly without thought or awareness weakens its effect. Energy responds to intention, not habit. When salt is scattered without purpose, it becomes ordinary. Its potential for clearing negativity and attracting abundance is lost. Every pinch must carry awareness, every placement guided by clarity and focus. Ignoring intention is another common mistake. Many perform the act mechanically, treating it like a routine chore. Energy cannot move through empty actions. The salt becomes a tool only when accompanied by conscious thought, a quiet visualization of prosperity, protection, and harmony. Without this alignment, the act remains physical, and the subtle currents that could support abundance stay stagnant. Emotions also influence energy. Anger, frustration, or doubt can block the very flow you are trying to enhance. Performing this act in a hurried or negative state transforms the energy into tension, scattering rather than attracting abundance. Calmness, belief, and gratitude must accompany each step to ensure the salt carries the correct vibration. Yet these mistakes are not failures. They are lessons. Awareness of what diminishes energy strengthens your practice. Every misstep teaches you the importance of clarity, focus, and intention. By observing what blocks the flow, you gain insight into the subtle dynamics of your home, your mind, and the energy around you. Approach the practice with patience and care. Small adjustments, mindful repetition, and a quiet heart make all the difference. When intention aligns with placement, when emotion is calm, and when belief is present, the salt transforms from a simple household item into a conduit of abundance. The power lies not in complexity, but in precision, awareness, and the quiet dedication to doing it correctly. Even the smallest conscious act can create profound shifts when performed with understanding and reverence. After placing the salt with intention, subtle changes begin to appear. Energy shifts quietly, almost imperceptibly at first. You may notice small signs of abundance, unexpected gifts arriving, opportunities opening where none existed before, or financial gains appearing in ways that feel effortless. These are not coincidences. They are the universe responding to alignment, the currents of energy moving in harmony with your intention. The effects often start small, gentle, and easy to miss. A friend reaching out with helpful advice, a long-awaited message, or a moment of clarity that leads to a decision. All these are reflections of energy responding to conscious action. The salt does not force outcomes. It clears blockages, creating space for prosperity to flow naturally. Results will vary from person to person. Some may experience immediate shifts, others gradual changes over days or weeks. What remains constant, however, is the alignment of energy. The act itself, performed with clarity, belief, and gratitude, establishes a foundation. Even when visible results are delayed, the unseen currents are already moving in your favor, preparing your home and your life for opportunities to manifest. Expect subtlety and appreciate it. Abundance rarely arrives all at once. It often unfolds in small, meaningful ways. A quiet increase in confidence, a sense of calm in your environment, or an effortless solution to a long-standing problem are all part of the flow. These signs indicate that energy is responding to intention, that the act of placing salt has activated a channel for prosperity and harmony. Trust the process. Observe without forcing, remain open to surprises, and notice how small alignments ripple into larger shifts. Even the simplest action done consciously and with purpose sets forces in motion that guide opportunities, protection, and abundance toward your home. Energy responds to clarity, belief, and intention. This is the foundation of every shift you will begin to feel. True abundance is rarely the result of a single act. It grows through simple, consistent actions that align your energy with positivity, clarity, and purpose. Small practices, repeated with intention, build momentum. Each conscious choice, each mindful gesture creates a ripple that expands far beyond the moment. Placing salt in your sacred space is one such act. Small in appearance, yet profound in energetic impact. When combined with habits of gratitude, it becomes even more powerful. Noticing the blessings you already possess, expressing thanks, and maintaining awareness of abundance transforms ordinary actions into conduits of prosperity. Gratitude tunes your energy to frequency that naturally attracts more of what you appreciate. Salt placement performed with this mindset does not merely clear negativity, it becomes a reminder to recognize and honor the flow of energy in your life. Mindfulness deepens the effect. Being present during these small rituals, feeling the movement of energy, observing subtle shifts, and acknowledging intention turns routine into practice. Each act reinforces awareness, cultivating a home and a life where clarity, peace, and abundance can flourish. Over time, these simple, consistent habits amplify wealth and positivity, creating an environment where energy flows freely, obstacles dissipate, and opportunities emerge naturally. This connection between the physical act of placing salt and larger spiritual alignment is subtle yet undeniable. It shows that transformation does not require grand gestures or complicated rituals. Consistency, focus, and consciousness create power. When you integrate small acts like this into daily life, they act as anchors for intention, constantly reinforcing the energetic patterns that support prosperity, protection, and harmony. The simplest actions, repeated with awareness, build a foundation that attracts abundance in every form. Salt becomes more than a material object. It becomes a symbol, a tool, and a practice that links mindfulness, gratitude, and spiritual alignment to the natural flow of wealth and positivity. Over time, these small acts compound, quietly shaping a life of balance, clarity, and unseen prosperity. The moment to act is now. Christmas is not just a date on the calendar, it is a rare convergence of energy, intention, and opportunity. The currents of the season amplify actions, making this day uniquely powerful for inviting abundance into your home. Timing matters. The energy present on this day is fleeting, and those who align with it now will feel its effects more strongly than at any other time. Do not delay or hesitate. Even the smallest act, performed with awareness and intention, carries weight when aligned with the season. Placing salt in your sacred space today transforms it from a simple household item into a channel for prosperity, protection, and harmony. The universe responds to action, clarity, and focused intention. Waiting dilutes the effect, acting now strengthens it. This is not about pressure or fear, it is about opportunity. The energy of Christmas is generous, expansive, and responsive. By acting consciously, you invite these forces to flow into your life. Every pinch of salt, every moment of focus becomes a signal to the unseen currents around you. It is a quiet but powerful declaration that you are ready to receive, ready to align, and ready to cultivate abundance. Seize this moment as an act of intention and awareness. Recognize the rarity of the timing and honor it with clarity of purpose. Every gesture made today carries resonance far beyond the physical act itself. The alignment you create now lays the foundation for opportunity, prosperity, and subtle shifts that may appear in unexpected ways. Christmas energy is transient, yet potent. By choosing to act immediately with focus, gratitude, and belief, you ensure that your efforts are amplified. The energy of the season, combined with your intention, becomes a catalyst. Now is the moment to place the salt, to honor your sacred space, and to open the door for abundance to flow naturally and effortlessly into your home. Abundance is more than money. It is energy. It is peace. It is gratitude flowing through every corner of your life and your home. When your space resonates with clarity, intention, and harmony, prosperity follows naturally, often in ways far richer than you imagined. The act of placing salt, done with focus and belief, is a simple step toward aligning yourself with this energy, a reminder that small conscious actions can ripple into great blessings. Take a moment to feel the energy around you, to honor the sacredness of your home, and to appreciate the abundance already present. Let gratitude guide your intention, and let faith strengthen every action. When energy, intention, and belief converge, your home transforms into a sanctuary for prosperity, peace, and positivity. If this video has inspired you, give it a like and subscribe to Shaolin Divine Flow. Join our journey as we explore hidden wisdom, ancient practices, and simple tools that open the door to abundance and harmony in life. Remember, this abundance is not taken, it is invited. Every intentional act, every moment of clarity, every gesture made with awareness becomes a seed. Plant it with purpose, nurture it with belief, and watch as the universe responds with blessings that flow freely into your life. Your home, your energy, and your spirit are ready. Receive it fully this Christmas.